Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Last time we took out this mining operation, rather. So that has been resolved. So now we're gonna do a couple of bits of admin, a couple of bits of town hopping, and then we will be ready to kind of go up to this farm, I imagine, and then work our way actually into Baldur's Gate, which will be exciting. So, we don't want Cloakwood anymore. There's more stuff to be done there, but I can't do it all. We'd be here forever. I want to go to Beargost, because there's a temple there. Apparently, I might be able to sell the wyvern heads I have. Speaking of which, let's just... I think we'll be okay against 2. Oh, jeez. Okay, maybe not. Right, you need to heal. Slow that poison urgently. You run. Alright, it's not gone well. It's not gone well.
As you direct.
Beargost.
You have been waylaid by enemies and must defend yourself.
Much easier. Couple of giant spiders, that I can handle. Without too much extra thought.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Go on, get him.
What do you need?
Slow poison here, please. Thank you.
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
As we were. Yeah, going. We made it that far out, did we? Beargost. Right, the temple. Is there a temple? I might be thinking of the wrong place, but we can go to the Jovial Juggler because we have a bunch of scalps that we can sell, so I'll do that a real hot minute. So, in here, we're looking for... I think it's a woman. Who is she? I don't see her. Not Gurk, is it? But it was like Commander someone.
My timber's bad enough without ye bothering me.
Oh, it's his cloak. Updated journal, Gurk's cloak. I have travelled to the Cloakwood, returned with Gurk's cloak and Orphanaut. It appears his misadventures have turned him into a minor folk hero here in Beargost. People toss coins at his feet to hear his embellished prattle, but I swear I shall have none of it. Fire on him and the cloak he left me with, too. Okay, cool.
As you direct.
I don't want the Flaming Fist mercenaries, do I? Officer Vi.
Can I assist you?
You've been busy. Well, keep at it. The more bandit scalps, the richer. Oh, do we have to... Okay, we can do it this way. One of us has bandit scalps. There you go. All 5, please. Alright, not as much as I was otherwise expecting, but hey, I'll take it. What time of day is it?
As you direct.
Alright, we should probably just grab a night's sleep so we can get to trading with people in the morning.
You want some whiskey?
I would like a room to rent, please. Right, we're fully healed.
Oh omnipresent authority is good as done.
Come on, everyone. We're out of here.
As you direct.
A commoner? You're a commoner. I'm always wary of any random person in the street that looks like they could cause a commotion. Right, we're going to go into the blacksmith. See what random extra weapons and armor we can sell.
Is good as done.
Because, boy, I've probably got lots of it. Right, spare longbow. Gone. Splint mail. Gone. Spare longbow. Gone. Regular old longsword. Gone. Condor +1. First glance, this sword appears much like any other. In the presence of any shape-shifting creature, however, the blade becomes war and its power stirs. Its namesake was the original owner. I should probably have that equipped with somebody. This stuff is not worth anything, apparently, here. Plate mail, gone. +1 Morning Star, I'm not going to use it. +1 Katana, I'm not going to use it. Bunch of arrows. Can we get quivers for those, I wonder? Apparently that might be magic. I need to check a bunch of this stuff. Robe of the Evil Archmage, 10,000 gold. 19,000. 29,000. I'll take it. There might be better places to sell that stuff because I'm not sure what people really do for trading magic items versus anything else, but I will take it. Let's just very quickly hop in here. Right, who's got random magic stuff? Need to move off a load of these freaking scrolls, man. Identify. Why not have identify spells prepared? Did I think I axed them for frickin'
As good as done.
brain magic missiles in that boss fight, didn't I? How much is this going to cost me? 100? Sure. Traveler's robe. Braces to the death. Lawrence plate mail +1. Nothing there. Those arrows we can probably do of our own. +1 shield. Leather armor. Alright. That's good. So now, I need to see if any of this is worth wearing for anybody. And thereafter, studded leather +1. We can sell off a bunch of stuff. How, are you not wearing armor? Have you not been wearing armor this whole time? You have a buckler. Can you take a +1 shield? This is a +1, isn't it? You don't use a shield. You cannot take that. You have a medium shield. This apparently does not change very much for us. Greenstone ring can go in the gem pouch. We've got all kinds of mage robes and stuff. What are these? Braces of defense, AC 6, braces to the death. These braces were held for decades by an undefeated gladiator and found extensive use in the arena of combat. The death of this champion marked the disappearance of this magical item, but rumors persist. Armor AC 6. Braces of defense AC 6. Braces to the death. We are wearing braces. AC 8. Cool. I'll take it. Otherwise, this is a traveler's robe. This is traveler's robe, so we don't need two of those. Mage robe of cold resistance, adventurer's robe. I should pick... Oh, if you can... I have no idea if that benefits us or not, but you know, whatever. This plate. Captain Florin, leader of the Claims Shan 12th Cavalry Brigade, wore the enchanted armor for the last time during the Battle of Spider Swamp. Who's wearing... Plate. Requires 11 strength. Nobody here apparently can either take it or benefit from it. Okay then. A wand? Do we know what this wand is? No? How do we not know what this one is? Right, well, let's get back and sell
You've attacked for the
some of
group.
this. First of all, are you just incapable of identifying this wand? Apparently so. Sure. I also don't know. We can sell a lot of our gems here. And I have no idea, like, if any of this is worth anything more to us than just being loot for trade and sale, you know? Like, the necklaces, sure, maybe they're worth more, but, like, do I need diamonds for spellcasting? Do I need sunstones for spellcasting? I should just do this. Or even just this. Alright, that's a bunch of that. Then, what else do we have? +1 sword, I will hold on to. I don't know why I'm holding on to the girdle of masculinity and femininity if I'm never actually going to wear it. Mage resistance can go. Medium shield can go. Forlorn's plate, apparently I just can't use or is not of benefit to me or anybody else. So that can go. Cold resistance can go. Other traveler's robe can go. Adventurer's robe might be better. I'm not sure. The other traveler's robe. Alright, this is looking better. Still have a bajillion spell scrolls, but you know. Right, next thing. Who has ranged capability and who should have better range capability? Because you don't have a ranged weapon. So is it going to be a sling? Let's find out. Combat stats. Proficiencies. Club, quarterstaff, sling. So Jaheira needs a sling.
As good as done.
I just got to find it in the list. There it is. So regular sling. Do we have +1 sling? Or is it just regular slings? 1,000 different interesting weapons. A bunch of gemmas I just sold you. Alright, we'll grab a regular sling for now. Do I not have room to carry anything? Ah, right. We do not have room to carry anything. We have 4 million scrolls. Part of the problem.
Nature's
I
as
can
good
make
as
whatever
done.
you wish for a wee little bit more than me competition.
Then bullets. 20 bullets. 1. And then, where did my bullets go? I didn't buy them. Hold on. I'm going to sort this out. Alright. A bunch of faff later. We have a sling here and all the bullets. A composite longbow here and all the arrows. A longbow here and all the arrows. Dead shot and all the arrows. Longbow, a short bow and all the arrows. And a sling and a bunch of bullets. I still have a bajillion scrolls to deal with. I want to take that out of there. What I want to do is hand 3 of these over to here, and then everybody now has healing potions in their quick inventory slots, which is important. We still have 1,000 spell scrolls, which I really just need to like use it or lose it, I think. And a bag full of potions, but otherwise we don't have a crossbow anymore, so I've gotten rid of all of our bolts. We just have all these other magic arrows. Is anybody else holding on to magic arrows of any kind? No. Alright. Back to some level of adventuring. Now, I'm not sure where these wyvern heads are going. I think one of these... Is this a magic person's home? Like, Firebeard, Elven Hair sounds like a wizard. Oh, the Burning Wizard might be a better call. I just want somewhere where I might be able to dump out some of these scrolls for profit, because I've just got too many of them. Too many of them do things that I'm not sure what they are, and it's just a nightmare trying to manage it all without a scroll case. So we'll see what happens in here.
As you direct.
Can you go in, please? Thank you.
You've a task. As good as done.
Is this just another tavern? You don't have actual trade?
Nature's servant awaits.
Alright, that guy is a pickpocket, so let's not stay here any longer than we have to. What was the other place? Let's try Kargan's shop. That's what I get for not remembering anything about the places we go. Do you have magic stuff, or is this general supplies?
I don't want to talk.
Get out of my store. You're not wanted here unless, of course, you've changed your mind about my previous offer. Alright.
For the group.
Well, we're just going to have to hold on to some scrolls for a while then,
As good as done.
I suppose. I'm just going to Google it, in fact. Hold on. Alright, we actually just want to get to High Hedge, probably. We'll do some trading there. They might have some really good robes and stuff for us as well, depending on how far our 30 grand will now get us. And then after that, I think, unless I figure out where I'm selling wyvern heads, I can then head up north. So there's High Hedge. No bother at all. And clearly we just want to get in here.
As good as done.
Hopefully there's no, like, trouble, but we'll find out. Alright. In we pop.
As good as done.
Hey, friend.
As good as done.
No golems to kill us or anything in here. I have a lot to learn, but... Oh, that's Melicamp. I want... this guy. We're interested in selling or even buying items. Good. Okay. Right. Knock could go, because we have a thief with a 100 lockpick. Melf's acid arrow can go. These, do they need to be identified? This scroll is cursed. It would be unwise to read it as the effects could prove fatal. This scroll is cursed. Protection from undead scroll. Invokes a 3-foot radius circle of protection from around the target. It protects the person from all physical attacks made by undead. It does not offer any protection from magical attacks, however, and will wear off within 2 hours. Interesting. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Cursed Scroll of Stupidity. Hilarious.
As you direct.
Not worth anything. Sure. Mirror Image can go. Ghoul Touch can go. This guy will buy wyvern heads, so I will sell them wyvern heads. More protection scrolls. Detect invisibility. I'm never going to know when to use it. Protection from evil. Same story. Hold person I might get. Protection from petrification seems important. Shield. Fine. Web. Fine. Protection from evil. Blur. Grease. I think I understand. Although I have web, so I'd rather use web if I'm honest. More protection scrolls. These things are everywhere, apparently. Dispel magic, I will keep. Armor, I will keep. Adventurer's robe, I will check against my other stuff first. Then here. Larlock's minor drain can go. I appreciate, I'm probably doing this terribly, and I like that color spray is the same symbol in Baldur's Gate 3 all this time later. Charm person I apparently can't even cast. Sleep I can't cast, which is weird. Unless that's Jaheira's realm. Burning Hands magic missile, infravision. I just never worry about dark vision anyway. I just bundle through things anyway. Color spray can go. Shocking grasp, blindness. I'm never going to really use to any function, I think. Friends, I can't cast. Horror, I know, is good. Stinking Cloud might be alright. Chromatic Orb, I understand. Let's identify this wand. Wand of Fear strikes terror into the heart of any creature. Do I have 2 of those now, then? Perhaps. I will hold on to it, though. Let's identify these. This scroll is cursed. This scroll is cursed. Protection from acid scroll, but it's cursed. Okay, so I want to check my adventurer's robe versus my current outfit. They appear to be exactly the same. AC +1 versus crushing, save versus polymorph. AC versus missile, save 1 versus breath. Okay. So they're much of a muchness within stats and variants. But
For the group.
what can we buy here is a far more interesting conversation. Lots of magic ammo, lots of potions, fairly expected. Lots of scrolls. The Horn of Khazgaroth. This horn is thought to be made from one of the tusks of the great beast Khazgaroth. When blown, no sound issues from the horn. Instead, the user of the horn is encased in a globe of power for a short duration. Bubble gives the user partial magic resistance and save throw bonus, as well as partially deflects incoming missiles. The effect only lasts 3 rounds, and the horn draws from the life force of the user every time it's used. Immunity to first and 2nd level spells, +5 missile attacks. Save. Damage done to user unknown. Terrifying. Show me what you can equip. Robe of the Good Archmagi. AC 5, save +1, magic resistance +5%. And that would be the best one that we're going to find here. What about the Claw of Khazgaroth? Little known about this item other than the claw itself was taken from the corpse of the great beast Khazgaroth. It has multiple enchantments that become activated when the claw is worn as a ring. The image of the wearer becomes blurred and more difficult to hit with weapons or target with spells. It has one drawback, however. It seems to fuel its power with the blood of the wearer. Because of this, the wearer of the claw will often be more sickly and therefore more susceptible to poisons. May only be removed with remove curse spell. -2 constitution is going to be a loss in health, but a bunch of other stuff. Honestly, I'm too terrified to even screw around with that. But I think I'm going to buy Robe of the Good Archmagi for our friend here. We can sell this adventurer's robe. We can equip this. So our AC goes down, and we get some other bonuses, which is good. We can then sell
As good as done.
what we just took off. 300. We still have 13 grand. We're not going to get magic weapons here. There are some other spells that we can learn. But the spellcasting in this game is not something that I'm terribly well equipped to negotiate, I think. So the golem doesn't want to attack us anymore. That's really good news. Let's get out of here if I can find the
As you
door.
direct.
Do we have something to do about a sword? Was that in there?
For the group.
Yes.
I didn't read the other
the
options,
group.
but I was looking for places to sell stuff. They came up with this location. Then there was something about one of the swords we have in our inventory.
Such a pissant town.
I go as I wish. I apologize for the intrusion. We'll leave immediately. All right. Apparently there is not anything there to
As good as done.
enlighten about the sword in this quest
as done.
that I don't really understand. All right then. Take me to the edge of the world, where I might begin my journey north to Baldur's Gate.
If none are better,
Let's just check everyone is equipped as I want them to be for this bit of fighting. Melee, melee, melee. Ranged, ranged, ranged. Good.
As good as done.
Alright, these guys should fall pretty fast, I think. The skulls were something we needed for a different quest, right? But I don't think we need to just gather up a random assortment of skulls.
As you direct.
So, we'll keep moving. And then... let's just... well, I don't know what this is. Random location to the west, but... this is chapter 5. We finished Girk's Cloak and flooding the Cloakwood Mines. So, I have flooded the Cloakwood Mines. It seems that the time to visit the nearby city of Baldur's Gate. So, there's other quests and stuff, but I am quite happy to push on because there's so many other games to play and DLCs for stuff coming out. I can't possibly navigate every single quest here. So, we'll travel to this camp if it will let me. We get here. Now we're probably going to want to try and leave out of the north of this place. Ajantis.
Halt! Be you friend or foe?
Who are you? I am Ajantis, Squire Paladin of the most noble order of the Radiant Heart, servant to Helm, son of noble family of Ilverstar. I am here to hunt down the vile brigands who assault those travelling these roads. What of you? We share a similar road. When I introduced myself, you perhaps heard when I referred to myself as a Squire Knight. I am on a quest to earn the right to be a fully fledged member of the most noble order of Radiant Heart. Perhaps we could join forces. I'd love a paladin, but I can't take all these people on board in a 6-person party.
Good as done.
Like having a cleric on board, a paladin on board. Sounds like fun, but alas, I can't manage it. Bunch of randoms in a little town, little dock. I just want to get to Baldur's Gate. Like, it's on the name of the game. Oh, jeez, what is that? Alright, fine, you got me. We'll take a tiny detour. Jeez.
For the group.
Quick save. Cannot save during combat. Oh, what is that?
As good as done.
Oh, jeez. An ankeg. Ankeg head and a gold ring. There's our quick save. Okay. I could go meddle in an ankeg nest. But are we paralyzed? We're stuck on a tree. Encumbered, cannot move. Oh, we just picked up like an incredibly heavy insect head, I guess.
For the group.
I'm not that invested in it. It might be worth something in a quest, but
As you direct.
we speed running now. Gonna get to the northwest coast of this map. Come in there. What the hell? Oh, I guess I popped in and out of here very briefly at some point. Another person that probably wants to be in my party. Like, I still miss the little sorcerer lass. She was fun, just really complicated.
As good as done.
And we're at the bridge to Baldur's Gate. Absolutely nothing can go wrong here as we make our approach, right? We're not going to have conflict with guards or some kind of menace is disrupting the city. Pay someone a bribe.
What's best?
So far, so quiet.
I serve the flaming fist.
The entrance tax is 6 gold peaches for each party of travelers. Please announce your point of origin. Oh, jeez. I don't... Candlekeep is correct. I don't know if I want to say Candlekeep. Let's go with Bearghost. I'll have to wait here. My commander wishes to have a word with you. Party has lost 6 gold.
Citizens, please step forward.
First off, let me introduce myself. I'm Scar, second in command of the Flaming Fist. Though it is not necessary for you to reveal your names, please answer me this. Are you the group that was involved in the trouble in the Nashkel mines? Flaming Fist. Yes, that was us. Well, I have to say you've made quite the commotion up here in Baldur's Gate. I can't really put my finger on a single source, but there have been many strange happenings going on within the city. It's been getting harder and harder for me to put trust in someone. I need outsiders to do some investigations, people with no connections to anyone within the city. Would you be interested in working for me in such a capacity? If it pays well, sure. Alright then. What I'm about to tell you must be held in the strictest confidence. Do you understand? I need you to begin an investigation into the Seven Sons trading coster. The Seven Sons leadership has been acting strangely of late. They've been selling off valuable assets and neglecting many of their more profitable trading ventures. Considering the importance that the trading coster holds over the economy of the city, the Grand Dukes are noticeably upset. I've gone to talk to the coster's head, Jasso. He rudely rebuffed me, telling me to mind my own business. I've known Jasso for many years and this isn't his usual behaviour. I can't start up an official investigation as there is no real reason for doing so. That's why I need you. We're ready to go for it, but there's something you need to know first. We think that the Iron Throne may be behind recent events along the coast. At the mines in Nashkel and in Cloakwood, we've learned much about the goals and methods of the Iron Throne. It doesn't bode well for the future of the region. Well, that sheds new light on things. There's nothing I can really do about it now, but I'll make sure to look into it. I want you to break into the Seven Sons compound and find out what went wrong. Use stealth in your investigations. I don't want this operation to cause too much fuss. The most important person to watch is Jahasso. Once you've found out as much as possible, report back to the Flaming Fist compound. I'll pay you 2,000 gold for this favour. The estate is located in the southwest side of town. I wish you all the best of luck. Remember, once you're done with the Seven Sons estate, it's important that you meet me at the Flaming Fist barracks, which we're just west of the Seven Sons. Alright, we have a quest. We're still in Chapter 5 here. That's fine.
As good as done.
We progress up to Baldur's Gate itself.
That was a full day's work.
Quail. Who are you,
Walking
Quail?
alone in the Coastway Road. How smart is this?
Oh, hey there, fellow travellers. You look to be wanderers of the adventuring sort. Tell me, what direction calls you? West. The same for me. Surely this lends a familial bonds of sorts. The smart move would be to travel as one. I can't take all these people on my journeys.
As you direct.
Alright, out through here. Like, it seems wild to me that they're introducing possible new party members after some, what, like 20 hours of play or whatever we're up to. The fact that this is broken into so many districts is incredible.
Oh, there, wanderer.
Oh, here we go.
Stay thy course a moment to indulge in old
Elminster. Good day to thee, young one. What a marvellous happenstance that we should again cross paths, especially in such a grand city as this. Ah, I see by thine eyes that thou have no time for my wry banter. 'Tis true, our meeting was no accident, though I do honestly take a pleasure in seeing thee again. It's good to see what's going on. Oh, all citizens of the Sword Coast eventually pass through Baldur's Gate, and I knew thou wouldst as well. Forgive my continued meddling, but I believe it is warranted, especially considering the pressures thou art no doubt confronting. My pestering of thee certainly pales in comparison to the influence thou hast felt from others, including mine own self. Gorion raised thee as best he could, but 'tis hard indeed to overcome what is bred in the bone, much more so in this case, I would imagine. So what do you wish of me? I was about to ask the same question of thee. Thou hast come quite far, and though my answers are often less obvious, I do hope they are a little help. Gorion often chided me with my obliqueness, though he was fond of a little verbal hide-and-seek as well. What is going on? Thou art determined to be confrontational, aren't thee? So be it. I will leave thee to whatever fate thou dost halve thyself. I will extend the courtesy of a warning, though. My manner may come natural to thee, but obeying thine impulses is not always the best course. Being true to thyself is only wise, if that is truly the self thou doth wish to become. I lecture too long, and thine interest fades. Off with thee to whatever fate will have thee. I don't understand at all.
As you direct.
Right, so massive city. What are we doing here? The Seven Sons investigation and investigate the Iron Throne. But that's all the vagueness we get. I imagine there'll be plenty of taverns and shops and stuff here. And just as big as any other map squares, I suppose.
Perhaps this group needs not quite as much help as I thought.
But are we going to get into, like, back alley brawls or anything? The great mystery. I'm imagining that Lucky Erlo's discount store, tavern and inn, yeah. So I'm imagining if we just take a look around, the world map will populate with various things. Thieves Guild entrance is interesting. There's a temple of some kind. Sorcerer's Sundries. Is this just like mainly trading? I wonder. Not gonna lie. Tiny bit of overwhelm. Just kind of going, what am I doing here? Where am I going? What's the plan? So much stuff to see and do and go and the rest. Maltz's weapon shop. Oh, okay. You sold me. I can upgrade a weapon here or there. I'll take it. You Maltz.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Hello there. I'm Maltz. My place doesn't look like much like a store, but I think it suits my purposes quite nicely. What is it that you'd like? Okay, what do you have? Regular weapons, regular ammo. Alright, you are completely useless to me.
Good as done.
Have a great life. Let's get to the west corner here. Maybe, actually, okay, here's what I'm going to do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to this inn, right? And once we're in, we're going to talk to the shopkeep. We're going to get a rest in because two of us are tired. And then I'm going to drink for rumours and see if I can learn anything about what's going on in the city, because it's not something I do very often, but it's something that may well be able to help us out. Apparently we had to walk the long way round. Gathering out front, just commoners, sure. Everybody else is just so much. Can we not cut through here? Really? Or are we just refusing to walk through unknown ground without being told specifically to do so? Right, everyone.
As you direct.
In the tavern, please. Thank you.
As you direct.
Shopkeep.
You want some whiskey?
Yes. Right. Give me mead. Iron's so scarce these days, you'd think it was as valuable as gold. Not a good thing. Not a good thing at all. Nothing changes. But we are hammered. Rent a room for the night. I wonder if we're hungover now after 8 drinks. Nope, spry as a daisy.
As good as
What is
done.
this on a portrait? Let's see. Oh, magic resistance. Non-detectable. Cool. Alright, how are we doing for XP on these things? You're near the upper level. You're the only one who's near the upper level.
Yes, or the
Alright,
group.
in the safety of this tavern, we will say thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the series, please do consider subscribing and hitting that like button. If you have any advice for how I should navigate Baldur's Gate, let me know down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.